Hello everybody, welcome back to Puck Pals. My name is Noah, and today we have Nolan Lavery. He is part of our junior section, and he is a versatile player. And I don't really know what position you play, because you play everything, so what position do you play?
Yeah, so for a long time I played defense, and then last year, around the end of the year, they moved me up to offense, and then at the start of this year I started playing offense again, and I finally moved back to defense.
So would you prefer defense?
I would prefer. I've played it like all my life.
So we'll say he's a versatile defenseman, and he is number 28. Hi Nolan, I really appreciate you coming out to Puck Pals. I'm really excited to have you here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. If you probably know, the varsity team is a big deal around here. So it's great to have a chance to talk to you and get to learn one more new player. But before we dive in, let's talk about the last few wins you guys had. I know Terrell had a shutout 4 games in a row.
Yeah, school record.
A high school record?
Mhm.
That's really nice.
Mhm.
You guys really played well. Were you playing defense in those games?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, your experience with defense probably helped you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice.
Mhm.
So you played, whenever you play forward, what position you play?
I started off as a center because I had no experience at all, so they just wanted me to like be able to go anywhere. And then like I don't know how long later, but a little bit, they moved me over to wing, and I was playing that for a while.
So would you prefer wing for forward?
I
more?
would, yeah.
You would?
Mhm.
So it would be defense, wing, and then center?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you still know how to play all the positions, though.
I know how to play 'em,
Yeah.
yeah.
Interviewed a lot of people, and they say that's it's really good to know all the positions.
Yeah.
And to grow up to how you are now, how did you play hockey? Like, what inspired you to hit the ice?
Well, I live very close to the Cashmans right next door, so Mr. Cashman and like Connor, Thomas, and Aiden, they all played, and it like really made me want to just try it out and play. So I started like in mites, and I've been playing up until now.
How old were you?
I don't know how old, but I started like first year of mites. You could.
You good?
Mhm.
Oh, that's really nice.
Mhm.
Oh, did you play in Cashman's backyard rink?
I did. Yeah.
You did? You scrimmage around?
Yeah, we would. There would be a ton of people up there, and we just all play.
Yeah, that's really nice. You probably also there's like a pond, so you guys probably play pond hockey also.
Yeah.
Next to Miller, because I know Miller he has a reservoir. Do you guys play there?
Yeah, I played there. Me and my friends have gone a couple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
You guys definitely know each other.
Yeah.
And growing up, if you had to look back for you, like in the beginning of hockey, what tip would you give yourself that no one really talks about a lot?
Well, you really have to like just enjoy it, because you don't want to go on to a team that you're not going to have fun on, because then you're not going to be inspired to go and play, and you want to have fun just in the future you want to continue and like get to the point of playing high school where it's like the top of your career, like where you're going to have a ton of fun there, all your friends, like a ton of friends watching you too.
Yeah,
It's great.
because the student section, do you know all of them?
I do.
So what's it like after a game, you win or lose? What is it like going to school?
Well, it's great. My friends they'll talk to me about it. I'll get to see them, and we can like laugh about plays, like whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, like the toe drags you guys do, like the shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. That seems really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, the student section, they're like one of the best parts. You guys score and they hype you guys up for
Yeah.
sure. It really wants you to get another one to see what they do next.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be really exciting.
It is.
So what's your experience with the team?
Well, it's like I started freshman year. I've been playing every year, and everyone's there just supporting. Everyone's like a good group. Everyone's just trying to be their best and working hard together.
You guys are like one big family?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in practices, would you say you play practice as you play a game?
Yeah, you got to keep the intensity in practice as you want in game, because if you're slacking off in practice, you're just going to be lazy during the games, and I mean, that's not what you want. You got to do the best you can.
Yeah, that makes sense, because practice is a time you want to learn with. and then the game is like you show off your practicing.
Yeah.
And another question I have for you is, what's the best part of being on the varsity team? Except for winning, of course, you know?
Yeah, I mean, winning is great. But it's great just playing with everyone because you're playing, you, like, start off, you're all on the same team. Like, you'll start off JV. You could start varsity, too. But you're just with everyone the whole time. And so you're, like, you get really good connections with them. You make really strong bonds.
Yeah, because the more comfortable you are with the team, the more plays you make with each other.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
The more, like, you pass. And, the more better you feel.
Mm-hmm.
And you also have captain practices in the beginning of the season.
We do.
That helps you get to know people more. So, what are those practices like? What do you guys do, like drills?
Well, as the name implies, there's no coaches. It's just the captains, and it can vary because it's whatever the captains want to do. So we'll start with like a warm up drill, and then we could either move on to like scrimmaging or just like doing drills. So
did the captains make you run laps?
There were a few. I mean, it's never you're never looking forward to that, but yeah, they wanted us to be ready.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's just like a pregame practice for the
Yeah.
season. You have to like warm up your legs from the summer
Mm-hmm.
and make sure you're in the zone
Mm-hmm.
for the hockey game. And and then your practice officially starts with your coaches. And what does a typical varsity practice look like?
We might get time to skate around and just shoot some pucks for a little bit, like first 5 minutes or so. But then we'll move on to like a warm-up drill, get the goalies ready. And then we could either move on to like power play and penalty kill, just because we need like the system's good for like when it happens, because it will.
Yeah, you're gonna need that.
Yeah.
Is there a drill you always look forward to doing?
I enjoy Providence. I feel like it's kind of a team favorite. A drill like that we've always used, just passing back and forth, and it's like always moving and shooting.
So you guys pass, so the drill's like you pass back and forth and you shoot?
Yeah.
This seems really fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you guys, you definitely have some fun with that.
Yeah.
Your shots are always good.
Thank
you. And how does it feel to represent your school on the varsity team?
It feels good. Yeah, you have, as we talked about, we have this whole student section, so everyone sees you, and you just have to do your best, and when you do your best, like, people are there supporting you and cheering.
Yeah, because the cheering part, you always need people to cheer you, because it always pumps you up, because, like, if there's no one to cheer, it's more, like, quiet, you know?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It really helps with the varsity team.
Mm-hmm.
And switch the topic here. We're going to talk about your school now. So I heard junior is one of the hardest years for homework. Is that true?
I think it is.
You think?
Yeah, as far as I've been, it's been pretty tough. Yeah, you gotta work hard.
So how do you balance school and hockey?
You just gotta find the time. Like, there's nothing, like, you don't wanna, like, stay up too late or get up early. Like, you wanna stay, like, consistently sleeping, because then if you're not, you don't want to be tired at practice, but you got all your work done as best you can in the time you have.
And how do you come to Puck Pals also with your homework? Just kidding, of course, but
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. When you're not on the ice, what's your favorite hobby, or do you have any other sports you play?
I don't play any other sports. I really just try to relax the best I can, because, I mean, there's a lot going on.
I know it's hard to find time, especially in, like, you have to do your homework and you have practice. So relaxing is probably helpful, you know, because you probably get tired from your practices and your homework. And you said, like, you just want to sleep.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's really nice to just relax. It's fun to find time.
Mm-hmm.
And we have these last 4 questions for you, and they're fun questions. So I'd like to hear what you're going to say. So you've probably been with the team for at least a couple years, probably like three years, yeah. And now you've probably seen a lot of like weird superstition or pregame rituals people do. So, what is the weirdest pregame ritual or superstition you've seen someone do?
Well, like people have meals. Like both of the Millers each had their meal before a game, which wouldn't be considered the best to have. But like I have a handshake with Joe Furbush we do before the games. So.
Well, you have a handshake?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. It gives you the good luck.
Yeah.
Oh, you do that before the last game?
Yeah, the last 4, and I mean, no
Yeah.
one scored.
Yeah, and he scored, I think, the first goal of the season, Joe.
Yeah.
And Terrell got a shutout.
Yeah.
It's the good luck charm.
Mhm.
You guys got to keep doing that for sure. The second question we have here for fun is, what if the team were to have a cooking competition? Who's winning, and what would that person make?
It's definitely Kitty by far, and he would make eggs.
Make eggs.
Yeah. Just the best over easy eggs you can find.
Yeah, I've heard the egg story.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's a good story.
I was there. Yep.
Yeah.
You're the narrator, right?
Oh no, it's more Michael.
It was Michael.
Yeah, Michael's the narrator.
Michael was the narrator.
Yeah.
That was a funny story there.
Yeah.
Yep. I think we're gonna talk more about Michael with that, so we'll leave you guys on a cliffhanger. But we'll talk to Michael more about that. But you were there, right? The egg story.
I was there. Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. The fourth question is, I asked someone who came on to Puck Pals, who would be on a deserted island with, and they chose you. Can you guess who that was?
I'm gonna go with Jackson Kelly.
You're correct. You are correct. Yeah. Well, how do you know?
I mean, we just have like that experience. We went camping before. I mean, he knows what to do. I know what to do. We got the connection to camp.
Yeah, I've talked to Kelly. He said you'll do all the shelter,
Yeah.
and Kelly will just go get the food. He'll bend his knees and get the food.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be low and he'll get the food.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth question we have here. It's the final. And if your stick could have magical powers, what would it be?
That's a good question. I'd probably just have the ability to score just from anywhere.
So like strength, you say, or speed?
Probably, I guess that would be strength.
Strength,
yeah,
the shots.
Gotta beat the goalie.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, speed and strength are mostly the two big things for the power.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense though. Strength is also good. You gotta score those, you know.
Mm.
And now, before we close, we have the stick challenge here. Are you excited?
Yeah.
So basically, what you have to do is you have to tape the hockey stick as fast and as neat as possible, and we'll not reveal your time until the end of the season. So we'll see how you do.
All right.
Now we're here with Nolan. He's gonna have to tape the stick as fast as neat as possible, and we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. First try. Yeah.
Alright.
That's a nice job. This is Nolan's safe job here. It's definitely one of the neatest on the podcast. I know I say that to everybody, but I admit this is one of the neatest on the podcast. You have to say anything about it?
I'd say it's probably some of my best work right there.
Thank you so much for joining me, Nolan. I really appreciate coming up to Puck Pals.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I really enjoyed getting to know you and learning your journey from how you're playing now. Good luck the rest of the season. I'm really excited to see you as a senior.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching, and bye. Go Rangers.